So you wanna make a feature-worthy level, you watch a tutorial, you make everything exactly like the dude in the tutorial, but your level still looks like it's made by a complete beginner. Well, you're not the only one to experience this. In my Discord server, you can post your level's progress and ask for feedback, and I've noticed that there are some things that repeat throughout those levels that have that little recent tab vibe to them. For what I've noticed, there are multiple of those things, and I'd say the lack of pulsing and movement is the most common. However, there is one thing that can entirely change how your level looks, but unfortunately people often forget to mention this, and that's why I decided to make a small tutorial for it. I'm not gonna drag out the reveal for too long, it's the structuring. But what does it mean? Well, it consists of many things, first one being the most obvious one, what shape your structures are. It's generally recommended to do something more complex than just regular rectangles or pillars. Just make them wider towards the bottom, add an extension or use slopes to make them more interesting. Now let's move on to the other aspect of this. And at this point it's not necessary to do all of the things I say, but it can make it easier in general to make your level look full and finished. What I'm talking about is the overall balance of your level's looks. How big are the structures, how much they take up the empty space, and how much you're using other visual gameplay elements such as saw blades and spikes. By this I don't mean the decoration, but the actual structure of the level. I think especially 1.9 style levels and modern levels do this very well. I usually try to avoid making the structures too big, because if the block design I'm using is very simple, too large structures may look boring. Don't make too many small ones either. A couple of them here and there can add a nice variation, but if every structure is very small and floating in the air, it just doesn't work, usually. The same applies to saw blades. You can use them for either guiding the gameplay or just as a decorative element. No matter how you use them though, you should still avoid spamming too many of them without having anything else in between. Also remember to use different size variations. Once you have this on a decent quality, even the layout of your level should look interesting. And if the layout looks interesting, it's so much easier to decorate and actually make it look good. Let's do a small recap. Don't limit yourself to making too basic structures. Make different shapes and make sure they're not too big or too small. Use saw blades to fill out empty areas, and for big empty spaces add new structures. Add some variety to everything you make. For saw blades and spikes this means using different sizes, and for the actual structures try to avoid copy pasting too much. Now you know how to build a decent looking layout, but if you wanna know how to decorate it, I recommend watching this video where I explain step by step how I built a full level.